Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of The Week Ahead. We told you it was going to be slow last week, and it was until Friday when the budget came out.
Yes.
Suddenly things picked up rapidly. We have a budget. The governor has released it. It's available to the public. The analysis and the comments are now ongoing from leadership, individual legislators, and people out there in the business world.
And people are just really analyzing it now. I mean, there's a lot in it.
It's a very complex document with a lot of moving parts.
Exactly. I mean, people are saying it's bold. There are a lot of moving parts. I think top level issues. The tax issue is a big one. Looking at reducing the top end income tax. And an expansion and increase of the sales tax is the top end. But there's a lot of other stuff going on. If you dig deep into it with the DHHS in that department and money over there, and even some consolidation issues in the Department of Ag. So there's a lot to digest in it, and I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg.
Right. People have only had it in their hands about 72 hours. It will now go to the Appropriations Committee where they will hold hearings on it. Those have not been scheduled. As a matter of fact, as we indicated last week, committees are only getting started in terms of scheduling their meet and greet sessions with the lobby that appears before them and amongst themselves. And there have been some bills that have been printed. There are about 30 bills printed, including a return of the call center bill, which we dealt with in the last legislative session. But really, I mean, all the air is being sucked out of the room by the governor's budget proposal.
But it's just the start of the process, which is going to take 4 to 5 months anyway.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
this week the legislature is in session on Tuesday and Wednesday. They're in very briefly on Wednesday, and then they begin their MDF economic tour. Usually, most of the freshman legislators go on that tour. So, as a consequence, very little work will get done. Legislative work will get done this week. It is expected that next week they will probably pull in the lobby for their meet and greet sessions. I think that seems most likely. But since bills are printed, it's conceivable that you could have public hearings in the first week of February. That's really where we stand this week. And please join us next week for another edition of The Week Ahead. Thank you very much.
Stay classy, mate.